I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Hi, I'm Sue Shepard from Stalmy Sue Consignments, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Monday, July 7th, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Before I get started today, obviously, I want to shout out to the families in Texas who are mourning the loss of, I think, 50 people, many of them children, and it's an awful, awful thing that I know is being discussed throughout social media and the media in general. And all I want to say is, I'm praying for all of them, for the families to find comfort. And I don't know. What do you do? What do you do in that situation? It's just terrible and awful. Hope you had a nice 4th of July weekend. We had a great time at Baker Park. We're going to talk about it with Chris Michaels, is going to join me today. Special Monday appearance. And we're gonna chat with him. And then I'm gonna go over what's happening in Frederick. I'm gonna talk to Richard Reeder from Reforge's Bee Project. We've got Possum Pets with Creme Brulee, a Siamese kitty who needs a home. And you'll get your secret stash video clue for this morning to hopefully find that envelope and get some cash and prizes. So we hope you stick around for that. Sleep in Heavenly Peace is the nonprofit of the month. When you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch from the home of everything Frederick, they benefit. So you get something and they get something. We love that so much. For the month of July, it is Sleep in Heavenly Peace. All right, let's officially start this Monday off. Huge thanks to Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic for sponsoring Good Morning Frederick. You can get that initial introductory visit for just $50. You're saving over $400. When you schedule your appointment, just let them know you saw them on Good Morning Frederick. Or if you're a current patient and you go in there, just say, hey, I saw you on Danny's show. I would love that very much. All right, we got a special edition of Morning Roundup. Let's bring Chris Michaels on. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Let me turn my mic on. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Mondays around this time is normally me and Bob's nap time after we get off air.
I know.
Normally we're not on Mondays, and we like to go and take a nap on the couch, not next to each other, of course, but on separate
cuddle
couches.
One another on the couch.
No, it's not in our contract to cuddle one another. And me and Bob cuddling, no, never. Good morning, Danny. Glad to be on here with you today.
Yeah, it's a special Monday show because we all worked on Friday, and things are starting a little bit later over there for those of us in the sales department. So I thought we would just kind of recap what a great Friday it was in Baker Park. So many great things went on, and what a huge event.
Let me just add real quick so I don't get in trouble that there is nothing wrong with that. Me and Bob just don't want to cuddle each other. But anyway, yes, no, listen, um, it just is such a touching event. Let's be honest. WFRE, WFMD, we take over Baker Park. I know
Oh,
it's a 4th of
yes.
July celebration for the city, but we take over Baker Park, and we did
Agree.
this year. It was so much fun, and I got to tell you, you did a great job, Danny, with your tent.
Thank you. Yeah, we
I
had
mean,
a
the good
great time. It was we got to talk to lots of people, got some new subscribers to the show. And yeah, it was really so fun watching everybody on the mechanical bull. It was really a good time.
I'm yet to do the mechanical bull. I still have not done the mechanical bull.
Well,
One day I will.
you got one more chance. We're gonna have it out again at Ladies' Night in October. I'm gonna get you on for that. I think the women would really love to see you. Rhinestone Cowboy on the
Am I
mechanical
invited?
bull.
Am I invited to ladies' night, or is that just a girls thing? I mean, I could.
I think we'll make an exception. We'll host you. We'll host you. You can be our guest at Ladies' Night.
Well, there you go. No, it was such a fun night, and I'm so proud of our obviously our WFRE team, but I'm so proud of our WFMD team. The whole premise for
Yeah.
WFMD was we wanted to honor our first responders, and we were so proud to do that. We gave away 3 awards for Deputy of the Year for the Frederick County Sheriff's Department, Frederick County Fire Department, and Frederick City Police Department. And it's so great to honor our heroes because I've said this before, Danny, and maybe I'm being biased because I live here, but man, we got the best damn first responders in the country. I think I love
I
our town.
agree.
I love our first responders.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And it was really awesome because my good friend Chris Mullendore was awarded the firefighter for
Mm-hmm.
first responder of the year. I don't know exactly what that was called, but those
Firefighter of the
trophies,
year.
yeah. Those trophies from main event trophies were just stunning and really amazing.
We can't thank them enough. And again, 5 Alarm Charm to donate that gift certificate to all the first responders. I mean, just again,
Yeah,
this is why we always say, Danny, support local business
yeah.
because they give back to the community. And that's not something they had to do. They just started 5 Alarm Charm. I mean, it hasn't been here for a long, long time. And look what they did. They donated
Yeah,
that
she
certificate to
stepped
all
right
3.
up. We love Stacy, Heather, Zach, all of the team with 5 Alarm Charm. And if you're not aware, you can go to 5alarmcharm.com. I believe it's the number 5 Alarm Charm.
It
And
is.
they make custom medals or medallions to go on a nice chain for all kinds of first responders, and they do such great work. So Stacy is the owner of In Bloom Jewelry, which is all custom designed as well, and this is an extension of that. So yeah, and it was just look, it was a long day. It's so funny because my sister and my niece and nephews came to help, and my niece slept almost the entire day on Saturday, and I was up early because I still
Exhausted.
had stuff to do. And my niece and my sister were like, "How do you do this all the time?" And I don't know. We just crank it up. We start early, we finish late, we do it again the next day.
So your niece is one of the. How old is your niece?
She's 12.
She's 12, but man, let me tell you, she has a mind of an adult. She talks so good. She's so cute. I mean, just a sweetheart. I mean,
Yeah,
really, just a sweetheart. I
she's gonna be
really
running
enjoy.
my business soon. I feel it. I feel it.
Oh,
But
Danny. Oh, absolutely. You know what? She is so much like you, Danny. It is just it's hysterical. I
uh,
don't think I met your sister. Well, your sister was there. I don't think I met your sister.
she was
Um,
there off and on because she was running back and forth to get her kids, so you might have missed her. Of course, Mama Cone was manning things as well.
got my hug. Actually, I
Yes,
got
you
2 hugs
did.
from Mama Cone.
Yes, and
So happy to see her.
yeah, I walked 18,000 steps on Friday. That's about
Wow,
almost
look at
8 miles, 8 or 9
and then
miles.
you also did your show too. You
Yeah,
didn't you? Or you also did the live breaks for
I did.
WFRE.
I
Is
did
that
some
what's going to
live
show?
breaks on WFRE. I did some Facebook lives. Yeah, it was a great day.
I wanted to real quickly, since we're talking about the 4th of July, and I have no news stories today because this is a 4th of July special.
Yeah.
Me and Bob had a pretty heated debate. And, I like to bring the debate that me and Bob have because, well, I always consider you the third party. You are the independent of the Republican and Democrats. You are the third party. You're the reasonable one. You kind of make the decision on who's right and wrong.
Uh-oh.
So me and Bob had a pretty big debate. It involves hot dogs. Okay, I'm a big fan of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Now, just for those who don't know what that is, every year in Coney Island they have a hot dog eating contest. I'm a
Yes.
huge fan of Joey Chestnut.
Oh,
This
yeah.
year he downed 70 and a half hot dogs. Okay, in 10 minutes. Now, Bob finds it utterly disgusting. Okay. He finds it utterly disgusting. And I try to tell Bob, listen, Bob, he's a big golf guy. I hate golf. Golf is one of the most boring sports you're ever going to see. The guy sits there when they do the commentary. Oh, Tiger Woods has the birdie. It's a hole in one. Yay. It reminds me of those sloths. Remember those sloths from that cartoon, that Disney movie that go really slow? That's what they remind me of. So
Yeah.
I tried to tell Bob that it takes a lot more skill to down 70 hot dogs than it does to play golf. Okay.
So
because,
here's what I'm gonna say. I
okay, you let
get
me
what
know.
you're saying about the
Yep.
skill
Thank
because
you.
there's this girl that I watch who does all those food challenges, and she's small, and it's not about it is literally, I don't know how they do it, but I don't want to watch it. I think it's disgusting. They dip their bun in water and shove it in, and so I think it's awful to watch. But I
Oh
do
no,
think it takes talent and a skill that I would never have. I also agree with you that golf is the most boring sport to watch on TV,
well,
but my
I try to
husband
tell
watches it constantly.
Bob, I'm like, look, anybody can, I could take one of those golf clubs and I can hit a ball off a tee. Okay, I can't do it as far as
No,
those guys.
no,
No,
now
no, no, let
come
me just
on.
finish.
Now there
No,
is
no, no, no,
talent
no.
there as well.
There is, but hold on, let me just finish. What I'm saying is, I can't do it as good as they do. I can't do it as far as they do, and I can't get the ball into the hole. Okay, and two or
But
three
you can do
tries
everything else.
like they do. I can do everything else, but you can't tell me you could take 70 hot dogs and eat 70 hot dogs in 10 minutes. That's impossible. Now, you want to talk about this sport that's hard? Miniature golf, that's hard. Okay, I could take a ball and eventually get into the hole, but can you take a ball and
Eventually.
get into the hole with the
Well, I could
pinwheel going
also
around?
I could also eventually eat 70 hot dogs. It might take me like a year, but I could do it. That's saying the same thing.
No. But the point, but no. The thing is, I could still hit a golf ball off a tee. Anybody could do that, but not one person besides Joey Chestnut. Let me ask you this question: how many golfers are there? There's a lot of golfers around the world. Okay, how many people are there that can down 70 and a half dogs in 10 minutes? One person. One person.
Didn't he not win one year?
No, he actually, what happened was he didn't, because there was some kind of issue with the company that he was sponsoring, and he couldn't do it one year. I think that was last year or 2 years ago. He couldn't do it because
Okay.
there was some kind of issue with sponsoring. Now, I will say this, okay? I will say this. I was looking. There should be some kind of mercy rule when it comes to hot dog eating, because the last guy only down 40. He could have stopped at 41, okay, and won the competition. But he decided to just embarrass the other guy by eating 70 and a half hot dogs. So maybe we should have some kind of mercy rule where when you're 10 hot dogs ahead, you should stop it so you're not embarrassing the other guy. But that's the only thing I would say. It's competitive eating. He trains Danny year round for this.
Yeah. No, I'm not. There is no shade on doing it. I just don't want to watch it. I think it's disgusting to watch.
I'm so sorry to get so uppity and high strung. This usually isn't me. I'm normally not this, strong on my opinions. But I mean, this is just something that warms the heart, man. I mean, God bless America. And then Bob, for the first time ever, Bob was liberal. Okay. And listeners were calling him out, Bob the liberal, because you know what Bob said to me? He said, well, Chris, what about other countries that can't have all those hot dogs? And he's putting down 70. Bob the liberal.
No,
I said, Bob Miller,
I wouldn't go there on that.
that's that's what Bob said.
I'm saying it is a talent. I just don't want to watch it. All right.
Oh, not only do I watch it, but I watch in slow motion. That's how much I'm into this.
That's disgusting.
I know.
Really.
What can I say?
I'd love to know what you guys think. Did you watch the hot dog eating contest on the 4th? I did not see it. But yeah, I do. Hey, I got to give it to them. I don't know why anybody even challenges to try to do that, but there you go.
So that's my whole 2 cents on. I won't talk about it anymore. We had a big debate on it. We got a lot of texters on it. Most people agree with me. They think it's a part of a Americana. What is it? Apple pie, Chevrolet, Nathan's hot dogs. There you go. But no, look, Danny. Getting back to a serious note, it was fun.
Yeah.
We had such a great time and nobody does 4th of July like Frederick. It's amazing.
It is amazing. It was a great time. Weather was gorgeous. Couldn't have asked for a better day. And thousands and thousands of people came out and all through Baker Park. I'll tell you, when I went to get the food for Runaway June, thanks to Frederick Social for donating that, getting through the park was craziness. Oh my gosh, there were people everywhere. And it took us an hour. Let's see, I got home. I live 5 minutes from Baker Park, and I got home at almost 11 o'clock. So there you go.
So obviously you stood for the. How long did it take you to break down? Because I mean, you had a nice setup there, Danny.
It did not take that long, actually. We broke down around 7 p.m. That's when the mechanical bull finished. And so by 7:30, we were packed up. Mama Cone and my sister and my 2 nephews left. My niece and I stayed to watch the fireworks and help WFRE break down. So fireworks started about 9:15, I think, and went to about 9:40, and then or 9:20 to 9:40, and then we had to wait till the park cleared so that we could drive out, and that took a little over an hour, I think, and then it took me about 25 minutes to get home. So.
And how about a big shout out to our amazing first responders who did a great job.
And the Department of Public, what is it? Parks and Rec. All the city employees that were out there helping to keep us all safe by, making sure the roads were closed and people could walk and get to where they wanted to go. So yeah, gotta shout them all out as well. Really fantastic.
You bring up such a great point, Danny. We forget about the Department of Parks and Rec. How hard they have to work to set everything up.
And I do think it was all the employees as well from Public Works. So Department of Public Works and Parks and Rec. And they were all out for the day, getting everything set up, all those, barriers put out and trash cans and all of that. And I do want to shout out, there were a couple of people on Saturday morning I saw on social media who posted that they were going to head down to Baker Park to help clean up. I don't know if there was that much that had to be cleaned up, thankfully. I mean, I do think that the Parks and Recs department did a great job by having lots of trash cans out there. They were emptying them throughout the day. So I'd be interested to hear if there was a lot that they had to do. But it was really nice of some public people to go out there and check things out. So,
well, this is why I love our community, Danny. It's a great community. I love Frederick. Love the people of Frederick. Do you have a minute or two, or no? Do you have to go?
I have a minute or two, sure.
Okay. So another thing, and I know this isn't 4th of July-ish, but another, and actually I think me and Bob actually agreed on this. I want your opinion on this. To me, this is kooky. You've heard about the cricket. They're trying to build a cricket stadium in Frederick.
I've heard this for quite a while now. Where are they intending to do this? Do you know?
So I think it was I think it was around the entrance, one of the ramps to 70. Hold on, I'd have to look exactly where it's
Oh,
going to
that's
be.
fine. That's fine. But
But
I have seen the
so
proposed plan. It's unbelievable because I thought it was like supposed to be like a 5,000 person stadium.
so it is, and my question is, I don't. Let me move my mic here so you can see my beautiful face. There we go. I don't have an issue if it's going to be privately funded, okay? But if you're going to take taxpayer money to spend on a cricket stadium that's not going to draw any money, how stupid is that? How
Yeah.
stupid? Because you know darn well, I was looking here at there's actually a Washington Cricket League, okay? Do you think the people of Frederick are going to spend money to see the Afghan USA take on the DC Tigers? I mean,
Well, okay, so I'm gonna put my Australian citizen hat on right now.
okay.
I'm a
Mm-hmm.
dual citizen with the US and Australia, and cricket, it's kind of like soccer, around the world, very popular sport. Just
Mm-hmm.
not so popular here in the US, but around the world, hugely popular. And I do think I was talking to somebody actually at my son's graduation from Maryland. One of his fraternity brothers' parents are Indian, and they were very excited to hear about this. So I do think that people will travel to Frederick to watch cricket, and perhaps Frederick could equally learn about the sport and become excited about it. So that's on the one side.
Mm-hmm.
100% agree with you though. If taxpayer funds are being utilized for anything. And this is the big controversy with that hotel project downtown and other things. It really should be up to the citizens of the people who are going to pay to vote whether they want their tax dollars to go to it. And I can assure you that if someone were to ask me, what I would say is, if we were going to build a stadium, let's build a stadium that will be able to be utilized for lots of things. And one of the things is like live music. And in order
Mm-hmm.
for a stadium to be considered for live music, you have to have a certain number of seats so that larger acts come to an area. So that you could utilize it for multiple things, I would want it doesn't have to be a 70,000 seat stadium. I do believe it has to be like 7,500. And I would rather see the project with multiple uses and multiple opportunities for different organizations to benefit from it. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
I think that
Absolutely.
that we really need to, this really has to be put into the public, and everybody's got to
Mm-hmm.
have a say on what they want to happen.
So again, if it's privately funded, that's fine, great.
Yeah.
I still I understand what you're saying, but I still don't think it's going to draw a whole lot. Let's be honest. I mean, we're still a country. I'm a big soccer fan. Love soccer. We're still a country that's trying to get into soccer. Okay, I mean, heck, actually, soccer is popular with the kids. If it's taxpayer money, I'd rather take that money and fix up the baseball fields.
Yeah,
Something
100%.
that's
Like,
really
look, let me
popular.
just tell you, if a facility is being built by the private sector and is going to make money and they're confident about that, they should not need any public funds. If the public is going to have access to the stadium to use it, if the city would have access to hold events and things like that, then I can kind of understand a percentage of the funding coming from taxpayer dollars. It was being used for city events. So, you know what I mean? Like if we started having like another instead concerts in the park, maybe we have concerts in the stadium, and that is a
Right.
city project and the city benefits. So that it's different. Like I have to see how people are planning on making money from it and utilizing it. I don't believe a stadium being built um, will be utilized 100% by cricket and be profitable. That's
It
their
won't.
concern, I'm sure,
Correct.
and as it should be. So that's what I'm saying is there has to be a full plan, a year-round plan put together with people like me, event planners, media people, people who have, want a space to do this sort of thing, because there are things that have to be considered, like, you know, inside spaces, suites, commercial kitchens. What is there going to be access to sell, and seating and things like that. So yeah, I don't think this should just be done by the government without the input of the
No.
taxpayer.
Yeah, it's look, it's popular. I get it. It's popular in Australia. I believe England too, if I'm not mistaken. I think they played in England, down in the Middle East. India, India's not, is in Asia, but India, Pakistan. I know it's very popular, but I don't see it taking off here in Frederick. I don't. And again, if it's privately funded, that's fine. It's your money, your business.
Well,
Do what you want.
true. Again, if somebody can privately fund it, period, end of story, they can do whatever they want
Yep.
with it. But I do believe it brings access to other sports like lacrosse and gives us bigger, again, with seating capacity, it would mean that we could have bigger teams utilize Frederick as a place to play, even more Major League Soccer teams. And, you've got the professional lacrosse league. And so I think we are in good enough proximity to DC and Baltimore that they would play multiple areas, and again, live music and things like that as well. But it just has to be considered, what is that threshold of seating, and who can we get with it? So yeah, I think hopefully
this
there's
is
going to
why
be a lot of discussion about this before they actually get the funding. And I think if you're concerned, we should reach out to our elected officials to say, do not make any decisions about this without public input.
This is why I wanted to ask you this question. We should have had you come on air, to be honest with you, today to talk about it, because me and Bob, we don't give any good intelligent stuff about that. We were just like, cricket don't sell here, forget about it. We don't need it here in Frederick. But you give good analysis, and you're 100% right. If you can use it for other things like concerts and you bring up a good point real quick before we go, is lacrosse. Lacrosse is getting so big. College lacrosse, I mean, it's getting huge. So that may be something they can do that with too. So yeah, good point, Stanley, which is why I wanted to ask you that question. Thank you very much.
All right, my friend. Thank you for joining us on this special morning roundup this Monday. Appreciate you very much, and all the hard work you did on the 4th.
Thank you.
And
I hope everybody out there still has all 10 of their fingers. Okay. I keep an eye on the ground just in case I see a finger on the ground, and I can give it back to its rightful owner, but hopefully everybody has all their fingers. So
all right. Thank you. I'll see you soon.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Want to thank Chris for joining me on this. I texted him this morning and said, hey, I'm doing a special. I'd love to do a special update with after the 4th. So he's so wonderful to just jump on like that. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're coming back with what's happening in Frederick. I'm going to give you an update highlight on the next week or so, or a little bit more. Then we got Richard Reeder from Reforge United's B program. Then you're going to meet Creme Brulee, a 9-year-old Siamese kitty available for adoption. And finally, your Secret Stash video clue for this Monday, July 7th. All of that comes up just after this.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at AntietamTravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026. All right, let's find out what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. And when I mean the area, literally from Virginia to Pennsylvania and everywhere in between. My little brother Jeff has put more mileage on his car than I can even imagine driving around to these different quotes. And thank you guys so much for reaching out to him. They can do anything you want on your floors: wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, special inlays, designs, pretty much anything you want, they can handle it. Call them today, 301 948 9663, or go to atlaswoodfloors.net. That's 301 948 Wood, and ask for Jeff when you call. All right. Let's find out what is going on. All right. I'm doing my shoe collection for Souls of Joy, and tickets are now on sale on Eventbrite for the event on August 8th. This is not just for ladies, though we love having the ladies around. We would love for the gentlemen to attend as well. We got live music with the Learned Doctors. They are so fun. It's a great party band. Heavy hors d'oeuvres and desserts, plus beer, wine, and seltzers are included. And obviously, when you come to that event, if you could bring a pair of shoes, you can help us get to that 5,000 pair of shoes collection goal. I want to thank Daisy Cake, Sage Cakery, Raise the Bar, Ampy's Angel Cookies, Heavenly Cheesecake, Brick Block Cakes, and Sweet Butter, all for donating desserts for our event. You can also drop new shoes off to Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Village Crossing, the Family Heritage Trust, Orioles Nest, and of course at the home of everything Frederick. Make sure you check each individual location for their opening hours so that you're dropping off during business hours. And if you don't want to shop and buy shoes and drop them off, I'd be happy to do the shopping on your behalf. You can Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. My details are on screen there for you as well. All right. This week, starting today, and if you didn't get signed up for today, of course, it is also next week, the what is that? The 14th to the 17th. It is a baseball and softball clinic. It's at Braddock Heights Park. All experiences are welcome. You can text Rick Wilson 240-422-6835. Maybe you didn't get signed up today. You can text him to see if maybe you can go tomorrow as well. It's a fundraiser for the nonprofit Frederick American Little League. Today, noon to 3, Lawyer in the Library at Sieber Arts. It's a free one-on-one legal advice from Maryland Legal Aid lawyers. Includes bankruptcy, child custody, divorce, expungement, foreclosure, landlord-tenant issues, wills, and government benefits. This is awesome. 3 hours. They are in the library. So if you know of somebody looking for legal advice, it's a great day to head over to Sieber Arts Library. Tomorrow, Tai Chi for Balance and Well-Being is at Middletown Branch Library. That's from 1 to 2:30. And then from 4 to 5, Crochet 101 and Fiber Art Fun for ages 9 to 18 at the Urbana Regional Library. I got to tell you guys, I've been on the library calendar putting in all the great programs that the library offers. And I've got to tell you, our libraries are got to be some of the best in the country. Pretty much, my niece, Elena, we were talking about her earlier. She went through the calendar and she texted me all these things she wants to do. And I'm literally going to be a chauffeur almost every day, but it's awesome. She's going to do some amazing stuff and maybe meet some people and have a good time on, let's see, was it Thursday? Thursday, I think we did the Delaplane. We did an art class, and I made a really cool. We both made some cool stuff. The Delaplane also has these little stands with videos, projects, standalone projects. So they have all the supplies for you. They have a video screen showing you what to do. And they have two of those in the Delaplane. So I made a little flower out of pipe cleaners and beads. And there was a cool neon chalk coloring little station as well. Highly recommend visiting the Delaplane if you're looking for something fun to do. All right, July 9th, another teen time, 1 to 2 p.m. Make your own affirmation jar. This is for kids 13 to 18, and that is at Sieber Arts Library. July 10th, Summerfest Family Theater is at the Baker Park Bandshell. That's from 10 to 10:45. Always great because the kids can play on the playground before or after, grab some lunch and sit out in Baker Park. Beautiful. And of course, Alive at 5 is at Carroll Creek Amphitheater for 21 and up. Oasis Island Sounds is the band this week. 7:30 to 10 on Thursday is Starlight Family Film Festival. Monsters Inc. is playing at the Urbana Public or near the Urbana Public Library. July 12th is the Rubber Duck Derby Festival in Union Bridge. You can go to dreambigunionbridge.com for the details there. It's a whole day of family fun, and you can buy rubber ducks that have numbers on them, and they sail down the creek, and the first ones in win some prizes. It's also the National Clustered Spires High Wheel Race in downtown Frederick, the only one of its kind in the world. And we host it right here in Frederick. Thousands will be downtown, just an FYI, from about noon to 3. You can set up in front of City Hall or along the streets on Market Street. The start and finish line is at Brewers Alley. July 13th is the summer concert series at Baker Park Bandshell with URB, Urban Rhythm Band, is playing at the band show. I was going to go last night and completely forgot about it. That's July 14th to 17th. That's that baseball and softball clinic we were talking about. July 15th is a Sleep in Heavenly Peace bed delivery. Now, we had Brian on the show on Friday. If you missed it, you can go back to YouTube and watch it. But wouldn't you want to be a part of the delivery team delivering a bed to a child who does not have one? These beds are fully outfitted. They get a new pair of sheets and pillows and all of that. And at the Home of Everything Frederick, we are also collecting donations for twin-size bedding. So if you want to drop any of that off to us, we will make sure they get that. They need 50 sets a month because they build about 50 beds a month. July 17th, we're back at Summerfest Family Theater and Alive at 5. July 18th, Middletown Movie Night at Remsburg Park. They're showing Moana 2. And July 19th is Sleep in Heavenly Peace Bed Build. You can do that. And from 9 to noon, you can help out and volunteer there. Again, you're just going to want to go to sleepinheavenlypeace.org and click on Frederick. And you can sign up for those right online. From 11 to 4, I'm going to be at the Asbury United Methodist Annual Community Block Party. It's in the 100 block of West All Saint Street. Always a great time. Tons of vendors, free food, entertainment, free health screenings, free school supply giveaways, and lots more. It is an amazing event that Asbury United Methodist Church puts on every year, and you're going to want to head down to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And last year, Dexter Manley was there. I thought I read somewhere he's going to be there again, but I'll have to double check that. But a great time for everyone there. Let's see, what else do we have coming up that you're going to want to know about? July 22nd at 5 p.m., You can explore the world and learn about guided tours through Colette, one of the most trusted names in travel. This week, we are actually on Local Compass, which will be on Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. We've interviewed Julian from Colette to talk about guided tours and how Colette is special. Antietam World Travel Service is hosting at their office on Old Farm Road. That is at 5 o'clock on July 22nd. If you've ever thought about doing a guided tour, this is the time to do it. All right, we got to run. So you can find everything at the link in the description of the video you're watching right now. You can find that full calendar with everything on it. We got to take a quick break, then we're going to come right back with Richard Reeder from Reforge. We got Pawsome Pets and your secret stash video clue for today. All of that is coming up just after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
All right, let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Dublin Roasters, the Frederick Coffee House fueled by love and positivity. Visit Dublin Roasters at 1780 North Market Street or at dublinroasterscoffee.com. You can go online. You can sign up for a subscription where coffee is delivered to you on a regular basis, or you can order online one time and pick it up at the store or have it delivered right to your door. dublinroasterscoffee.com. All right, I hung out with some bees and Richard to benefit Reforge. Here you go. We're at the beautiful PB Dye Golf Course, and I'm with Richard, and we're talking bees for Reforge.
Yes.
This is a little terrifying if you are afraid of bees. I'm not really afraid of bees. To me, it's kind of like snakes. You're afraid of the stories and the terrible things you hear. But right here, it is very calming. They're focused on what they're doing. Right. They don't care about us right now.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I love this. So you started getting into bees, you said about a year or two ago?
I've actually been into bees about 3.5 years ago.
3.5 years. Yes. And we've all heard how important bees are to nature and to the survival of a lot of our stuff. What was it about a bee and the hives and keeping of the bees that it interested you?
It's just, you have to be calm. You have to understand the bees and everything.
Yeah.
As long as you're calm and everything, they teach you to be calm. They teach you to be present and everything, because as long as you're moving slow, moving with purpose and everything, they don't care.
Yeah. I mean, they're flying all around us right now.
Yeah. And they don't, like I said, as long as you're not like if they come towards you, as long as you're not whapping at them and everything, they're good to go. They just do their own thing, but it teaches you that. So
sure.
It really helps people who have focus issues, who have anxiety and stuff, because if you learn to work with the bees, you can learn to overcome all that stuff.
Right. You learn the tools to kind of remain, kind of like that meditative state, so that, you don't get, have you been stung?
Yes. Several times, been stung in the face, stung in the arms, stung in the legs. Yes.
Great.
They've chased me across my yard and everything, but it's just those things. Now you will get hives. We're lucky on these hives right now because they're pretty calm hives, and based on genetics, but you will get some that are kind of angry
Aggressive?
at you. Yeah, that's
I guess it's like kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes kids are really calm and great, and otherwise
right.
not. It's really beautiful over here. Now, is this more decorative
yeah,
with the plants?
This is decorative. They'll pull a little bit of pollen off of this, but most bees, when they go and they forage, they'll actually go out about 400 yards before they even start to look to forage. So they don't really forage right around.
Yeah, they don't do that in their
So
own
you'll
space.
see some that are some on the flowers and everything, but mostly this is just to make sure, since we are at the golf course, we wanted to make it look nice and everything. So as people are watching it, let them know and everything.
I love this. Now, you were telling me one of the boxes is called a nuke.
Yeah, so it's a 5-frame box. These are 10-frame boxes.
Yeah.
The nukes are and what it is, so you can buy bees different ways. You can get them in a package, or you can get them as a nuke. And a package is just, you have a whole clump of bees with a queen in there and you dump them out into a hive. A nuke already has 5 frames, so it already has a laying queen. You know the queen is good, it has honey and everything, so you put it in there, add some extra frames, and they just start building from there. So.
Now, we talked with Mitch at Reforge, and one of the things I love about Reforge, it's about finding what works for each individual.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a program where they're trying to fit you into something else.
Correct.
So, and I was asking you, are there people who are afraid of bees before starting this program that now have an appreciation for them and what they can provide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And like even Katie and Mitch, when they first started, they're a little worried about the bees and everything, but even them, they're great now with the bees. They come and help me and everything. So they've gotten used to them and understand them a little bit. And so that's what's really important. So
what kind of upkeep does this take?
I normally do quick inspections like every week. So I'll check with them every week, and I might just do like an inspection, seeing we have lots of activity on the outside of the hives. They're really busy. They're doing good. If you look a little bit closer, you can see some bees in that look like they have like big puffy pants on and everything.
Yeah.
That's them bringing pollen. So you know that they're doing good. They're foraging really well.
Yeah.
They have good. So sometimes I'll just do that and that's good. But then other times I'll actually go through and open up the hives, go through everything, frame by frame, making sure the queen's good, that there's good brood and stuff, honey, things like that. So
now, how often do you add? Do you add to these?
Yes. So each of these over here started like that small hive right there. And then what happens is they start to fill up the frame. Bees are funny. If they start running out of space, they're going to swarm looking for. So what you do is you add more boxes, so that'll help bring up the, they'll have more space. They'll just keep on proliferating inside that hive. But really their instinct is to get to the point where they swarm. That's how they propagate the species. So, so they are going to swarm at some point. So
now, how often do you take the honey out?
Right now, the top box on that one and the top box on that one, you'll see where this thing right here, this is called a queen excluder.
Yeah.
So everything up in here and on that one over there is honey.
Okay.
They're making honey. So I looked at it on Sunday, and that box is pretty much probably about 50%, 60% full. This one's about 40% full. So I'll let the frames get full of honey, and then I'll pull them out and put a new frame in so they keep going.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
This is really cool. How can Frederick support what you're doing? What can we do to help you?
Just get the word out for veterans, first responders who are interested in everything. That would really help us a lot.
Yeah.
And then other than that, just be careful, be mindful of what you do around your own property. A lot of chemicals, things like that can really make things bad for the bees, and that's what can kill them off. So.
And are you guys selling your honey?
Right now we're not, because we're not producing enough and everything, but we do take some of it. At PB Dye, they actually have a drink and a sandwich made with our honey and everything. So they're incorporating our honey there. I'd like to get to the point where we can do it and kind of incorporate with maybe some breweries and everything to really get the word out. Where they're making a mead or a honey kolsch or something like that. So
like one's crawling on my leg. little paranoid, but not it is very calm here.
Yeah.
I'm even shocked that I'm not freaking out a little bit more. It is beautiful. So PB Dye Golf Course, if you play golf here, you can come check them out.
Yep.
Right in the back parking lot.
Oh my gosh. Can you tell I was getting a little worried? Yes, right in the back parking lot of PB Dye. You can just drive up there and have a look at the bees. I mean, they were swarming. They were a lot. I mean, a lot. that I was voluntarily walking into. But Richard and the team at Reforge are doing a great job there. It really is neat to see them on display and giving them a home so that they can actually propagate and do more things, which is kind of cool. And if you ever want to talk to somebody about bees, boy, he knows a lot about it, and I love it. Thanks to Reforge for that. All right, let's find out about our possum pet. Are you looking for a pet to adopt? Well, this one might be for you. Possum Pets is sponsored by the Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win with hot scratch offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with the top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download their app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. Look for it in your app store. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. All right, let's meet today's Possum Pet.
Are you looking for an affectionate cat who is also a great conversationalist? Meet Creme Brulee. This senior Siamese mix is, like most cats of her breed, not afraid to express herself. More often than not, the thing she wants most is your attention. Creme Brulee loves long petting sessions and is particularly fond of ear scritches. When she's not soaking up all the love our staff and volunteers have to give, she enjoys napping in her hammock. After spending a portion of her life as an outdoor neighborhood cat, this friendly and curious girl is ready for the comforts of indoor life. While she would likely thrive in a home with humans of all ages, when it comes to other animals, she may do best as an only pet, as she has a history of not getting along with other animals, specifically cats. As a senior, Creme Brulee does have some medical needs to consider. An old injury left one ear folded over, which requires weekly ear cleanings. She also takes daily medication to manage her hyperthyroidism. Once the thyroid hormone levels have been normalized and remain well regulated, hyperthyroid cats can live many years with the condition. To learn more about Creme Brulee and our adoption process, call Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center at 301-600-1546.
Oh, yeah. I was just trying to find here we go. You can go to visit fcac.as.me. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. She is so adorable. She deserves a nice place to live out the rest of her years. And she could have a lot of them, actually. So there you go. Creme Brulee is our possum pet. All right. Are you ready for the Secret Stash video clue for today, July 7th? This is the final week for the Secret Stash, where you can find the envelope and win lots of great prizes. Every single Secret Stash, at least, gets a Good Morning Frederick t-shirt and typically something else. And some of the prize packs are worth well over $100. Gift cards and Maryland Lottery scratch-offs and tons of great stuff. So here you go. This is your clue for today, July 7th. Giveaway right there. Do you see it? Do you see it? I'll play it for you one more time. Total giveaway for you right there. Look, right there. Right there. Do you know what that says? Well, if you do, head to it right now. That Secret Stash prize could be yours. Do you know where that is? Oh, hey, Hillary. Oh, thank you I didn't even notice. Christina Murphy, thank you so much for joining. And Hillary Palmer, thank you. Yes, she is beautiful. Thank you so much for watching today. Really appreciate you guys. Tune in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. or you can watch anytime on YouTube. Have a great day. Let's get out there. Let's be great, Fred.